Hey guys, Derek Romo here, White Horse Ranch. Today I'm going to be taking out some Mexican fan palms. They've been on my list of things to do for years now. Fact is, I've taken out literally hundreds of these Mexican fan palms on the property over the last 2 decades. And most of them have been little, some have been huge, and the biggest ones I took out, those that were at risk of doing damage to infrastructure like fencing or buildings or that sort of thing. So it leaves this last batch down here in the corner scrub of the property down by the creek, and they've gotten so huge that it's impossible to trim them anymore. They are also a haven for rats. They're unsightly because of those beards of dead fronds that you can't get to. And they're also a huge fire hazard, and if you live in Southern California, you know what a serious issue that is. So I've been meaning to take these out for a long time. Typically I would climb up on a ladder, put a rope around it, and use the truck so that I could sort of direct its trajectory on falling. But the two that I plan on taking down right now are both heavily leaning in a direction where there's nothing really that could do some damage. So I'm going to take a chance and just cut them down. Then I'll drag them out of the way where I can cut them up and slowly discard them. There's about 12 or 14 left. I'm not going to get to them all today, but this is something I've been doing over the years. This is the first time I've actually recorded it. One other thing too, a little caveat for anyone out there watching and thinking of doing it on their own. This is not something I would typically recommend that someone do by themselves. I've been doing this a long time, for many years, and it may not be the safest thing, but I'm pretty confident that I can handle this without doing any damage to myself or anyone else. We can only hope. All right. Using an 18-inch Echo chainsaw. I've had this guy, he's probably my 5th or 6th chainsaw over the years, because we just wear through them here on the property. There's so much material that I've cut through in clearing the land over the years. And these Mexican fan palms especially, the interior core of these things are very fibrous, and they just eat through these chains. So hopefully I can get through these two relatively minor diameter trees and get these down without incident and without having to replace the chain. Well, right at the last minute there, that tree took out the chain. It drove it off the channel on the chainsaw, but that was about as easy as it gets typically. Both of those were leaning heavily in one direction where I could just let them fall. I didn't even have to cut out a wedge on the other side. So 2 down. I'm going to drag these out of the way. There's a lot of work in cutting them up and getting rid of them. but there's, oh my goodness, a dozen left over here that need to come down, that are at least that big or bigger, and some of them are going to need to be directed with a rope in the truck because they are in range of the fence on the other side. So should they happen to go the wrong way, which can happen, they could do a lot of damage. Anyway, lots of fun. I've got more work to do, but hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing that. Romo out.